A stranger once told me that some people walk into your life softly, so softly that you don't even realize your heartbeat has changed until they speak a sentence that rewrites everything. For me, it happened the moment she looked at me, with eyes that carried both trust and quiet fear, and said, "My dad will like you. I believe in you." I didn't deserve that faith. I wasn't sure anyone ever truly had faith in me before. Yet somehow, without hesitation, I replied, "I won't let you down." I didn't know then how much that promise would cost me, or how much it would save me. Begins with the kind of moment you'd walk past on a normal day, never knowing it was the start of something that would change your entire life. I was working a double shift, exhausted, clothes smelling like engine grease and rain, when I saw her sitting outside the grocery store, hugging her backpack like a child holding onto a lifeline. She wasn't crying, but she wasn't far from it. Something about her posture, the quiet collapse of someone trying too hard to stay strong, made me stop. She glanced up at me, startled, as if she didn't expect anyone to notice her. She had the kind of face that tried to smile even when breaking. I asked if she was okay. She tried to lie, but her voice wobbled. She told me she had missed her bus, her phone had died, and she didn't want to walk home alone. I didn't know her, and she didn't know me, yet she trusted me enough to accept a walk to the nearest cafe where she could charge her phone. On the way, she asked me my name. I told her. She repeated it like it mattered. We talked about little things that somehow felt big: dreams, failures, fears we didn't usually share with strangers. She told me about her father, a retired army officer, strict but kind, protective but fair. She respected him deeply. She wanted to make him proud. I told her about my own father, or rather, the absence of one. She listened like she was storing every word in a place no one else had offered. Before leaving, she said softly, "You're a good man. My dad would like you." Those words lingered long after she left, echoing louder than the traffic, louder than the rain, louder than my own doubts. It had been a long time since anyone called me good. We exchanged numbers, hesitant but hopeful. What started as simple check-ins gradually turned into long, late-night voice notes, small confessions, growing comfort. She became the calm in my storm, and I became the place she returned to when the world felt too heavy. Still, I never let myself imagine anything more. She was bright, ambitious, full of life. I was surviving paycheck to paycheck. People like her didn't fall for people like me, but life doesn't always follow rules, and hearts don't always choose logically. The night she asked me to meet her father was the night I realized she saw something in me I had never seen in myself. Begins on a day that felt like Judgment Day. I stood outside her house, wearing the only decent shirt I owned, praying it didn't show how nervous I was. My palms were sweating. My heartbeat felt like footsteps echoing in a hallway. And then she appeared at the door, radiant, gentle, with a smile that erased half my fear. She whispered, "My dad will like you. I believe in you." Hearing those words again made something inside me steady itself. Her father was taller than I expected, with eyes sharp enough to see through walls. He didn't shake my hand immediately. Instead, he measured me in silence, like a man weighing the intentions of someone standing too close to his daughter. We sat at the table. Every word felt like walking through a minefield. He asked about my job, my family, my plans for the future. I answered honestly, even when the truth felt too small or too broken. I admitted my mistakes. I didn't sugarcoat my struggles. Her father listened with the expression of a man expecting to be disappointed, but slowly, something in his face softened. It happened when I spoke about her, how she made me want to be better, how she believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Her father leaned back, observing me with a different kind of scrutiny. Then he asked the question that froze the room, "Why should I trust you with my daughter?" I swallowed hard. The simplest answer slipped out before fear could twist it. Because she trusts me. And I won't let her down. The silence that followed felt endless. But then her father did something unexpected. He smiled. A small, knowing smile. As if he had been waiting to hear that exact answer. He finally took my hand and shook it firmly. Approval. Acceptance. A door opening that I didn't dare dream about. When we left the house, she walked beside me, quiet until we reached the street. Then she looked at me with a warmth that felt like sunrise. "See? I told you. My dad likes you. I laughed, relieved beyond words. But then she leaned closer and whispered the sentence that changed everything: I believe in you, and I'm not letting go. In that moment, I understood something I had never felt so clearly before. Love doesn't always arrive loud. Sometimes it arrives gently, disguised as faith from someone who sees the best in you long before you ever do. And sometimes, a single promise becomes the foundation of everything you'll build together. I didn't let her down. And she never stopped believing.